thrifting ain't easy, unless you're watching me. Welcome and happy 4th of July! You're watching the Thrift Store Rundown, bringing Hollywood home on a budget. Every generation has heard of the American dream, and all of us have aspired to live that dream. But all hard work and no good play in making that dream possible makes both Jack and Jill dull babes. We all need a good bit of play, so a good many of us engage in imaginative play, imagining that we're walking down a beach at sunset, hand in hand, with our American Dreamboats, the celebrity cruises that make America beautiful. That's what this week is all about. To celebrate the 4th of July, this is TSR's salute to the American Dreamboat. A mix of guys and gals across many generations to keep everybody interested. To begin with, I'm throwing the baby boomers out there a breadstick with Frankie Avalon's Italian Family Cookbook. Lest we ever forget those beach party movies of the 60s with Frankie and his old pal, the late Annette Funicello. Significantly, Beach Blanket Bingo. Not only was this former teen idol, who's accumulated over 6 decades in show business, wicked behind the mic and on camera, he also proved himself to be quite a whiz in the kitchen. Then again, he's got that Italiano in him. I mean, if nothing else, the guy sure knows how to eat. And it certainly shines in his Italian Family Cookbook with recipes from Mom's kitchen to mine and yours. This St. Martin's Griffin publication was picked up at Home Base Unique Thrift Store in Patterson for $2.99. Where this was originally sold, I assume online, it was priced at $7. They censored the retail prices, but it was $24.99 in the US and $28.99 in Canada. The iconic Cedar shares more than 80 beloved Italian recipes from 4 generations of Avalons in America, including some family recipes from Dolores Hope, wife of Bob Hope, and his old pal Annette Funicello. Let's turn you over to the table of contents to see the category of recipes, and by the by, it's pretty standard. Soups and salads, pasta, meats and poultry, seafood, vegetables and sides and desserts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 chapters in here. As per our MO, we'll go 1 recipe per chapter for 6 recipes to highlight here. And noting that this is a fairly classic holiday, the 4th of July, I'll do my best to highlight some classic Italian recipes with the Frankie Avalon twist in here. Although in these classic recipes you probably won't find that many twists. I mean, what makes us really stand out from the pack is our diverse heritage, and it should be celebrated. And there's no better way to celebrate our diverse heritage than by devouring it. We begin with rice balls. If you really want to sign them on, arancini. This recipe will make about 15 rice balls. Arancini, by the way, also stands for oranges because of their shape and color. Regardless, it's a good way to use rice, and a good way to get kids to eat rice. Especially myself, because I've always had an aversion to rice. Next up, Italian wedding soup. This recipe will make 6 to 8 servings, and contrary to popular belief, given its name, Frankie says that this is not a soup served at Italian weddings. The name comes from real meatballs and veggies wedded together in a kind of culinary matrimonial bliss. As he says, this wonderful soup always includes bitter greens. Be sure to wash them well before adding to the simmering broth. Hey, if they don't serve this at Italian weddings, they should start, because maybe there's some kind of magical broth in here that could serve as some sort of good luck for anyone at the singles table giving this a sip. And maybe someday soon, they'll be headlining a wedding of their very own. So hey, this could have magical powers. Take that into consideration for the singles table menu. Next up, another classic, potato gnocchi. This one comes with homemade pesto, and I'll make 6 servings. No store-bought stuff here, or at least in a good bulk of the recipes. I mean, Italian families rarely do shortcuts when it comes to their prized cooking and their cherished family recipes. So, you gotta do it fresh. When it's fresh, it comes from the heart. And when it comes from the heart, well, it certainly makes that homemade taste all the more delicious. Next up is Braccio. That is Italian stuffed and braised beef. Excuse me, braccio. It's pronounced braccio. I'm part Italian, folks, and part Polish, and part Puerto Rican American. So, hey, if I was all Italian, I probably could have gotten this in one shot. But hey, sometimes it's the American in me that flubs up. You know, we're nothing if not the most perfectly imperfect creatures in the world. 6 to 8 servings for another wonder of the Italian-American kitchen, where the cook makes a lot out of a little, taking an inexpensive cut of beef and turning it into something to literally sing about. Braccio, 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 braccio. Did I get that right? Shrimp scampi. This will make 4 servings. One of the quickest seafood entrees to cook. A real crowd pleaser and easily adaptable to your personal taste. I mean, if nothing else, this season should be the most opportune season to indulge in some real sweet seafood, and this is one of the more shining examples of using the most pristine seafood around. Shrimp scampi. Here's Mom's tomato pizza. That makes 8 servings. Really, I don't see it as being a pizza, but if you do add some shredded mozzarella and herbs, as Frankie would somewhat recommend in here, you can make it a pizza, but really this is more of a tomato pan pie from Frankie's childhood. It's all about the fresh tomatoes in here. Really, he's using whole tomatoes packed in juice. Never do anything packed in puree, as per America's Test Kitchen's rules. Sorry about the phone ringing in the background. So if you have access to fresh summer tomatoes, you can use them here, as I would recommend, but canned tomatoes will do you just fine. If you want to make it a pizza, cheese and herbs. But then again, it wouldn't be the tomato pizza of Frankie's childhood. Really, it's your call. But I'm pretty sure we can all agree on following this last recipe to a T for the best results. Italian ricotta cheesecake, making 8 to 12 servings. For an Italian American, there is only one way to make this delicious delicacy, and that is with ricotta. Cream cheese may be okay, but it's not Italian. And it's worth getting fresh ricotta instead of the standard supermarket variety for this masterpiece. Oh, and folding whipped cream into the batter. This was co-authored by Rick Rodgers, and the photography in here is as plentiful as it is delicioso. Now, as we're doing our regular page flip in here, I think this would be a good time to tell you about a couple of other, I guess I'll say, literally hot contenders for the opening slot for this special week of videos. One of which would be Jamie Oliver with Jamie's America Cookbook. Yeah, the guy's a Brit, but he went the extra 1,000 miles to travel America and taste our indigenous fare. Some of it standard, some of it a little bit wacky for more conservative tastes. He definitely would have been a real curveball. And then there would have been another wild card in here. Martha Stewart with Martha's American Food. Would that phone set up? If she landed a cover of one of Sports Illustrated's swimsuit issues, you know she still got it. And it definitely would have fit the theme of this week, hand in glove. American Food from Martha Stewart. Or her team, really. That would definitely have been a wild card, but I decided to go a bit more conservative, if you will. But you know what? No less quality. This will earn all 5 claps because of it. Since little to none of this is actual beach party fare, I don't see anyone really doing the beach blanket bingo with Frankie Avalon's Italian Family Cookbook. But after this review, maybe you'll be hard-pressed to find somebody not doing the Volza, the Tavola, the Familia with this. That's Italian for family table waltz. Thanks for tuning in. Just so you know, there's no limit to bringing Hollywood home on a budget. Please go ahead and check out another awesome review like this one by clicking here, and make sure you subscribe by clicking here. Until next time, I'll catch you, as I always do, on the flip side.